How's it going, everyone? It's Milwaukee coming back at you once again, and today we're going to be discussing Batman Incorporated, Gotham's Most Wanted, the finale of Grant Morrison's epic run by Grant Morrison with art by Chris Burnham. Let's get into it. Starts off with issue 7. Leviathan rises in Gotham. Batman is captured. A traitor amongst Batman Inc. reveals themselves. Damian to the rescue. Issue 8, the issue of fate. Damian goes all out in the Battle of Wayne Tower. Issue 9, Batman decides he wants to go it alone, but the rest of Batman Inc. and the Bat family, they decide they're going to get together to avenge their fallen comrade. Batman, subsequently, gets banned from Gotham and is one of Gotham's most wanted as a terrorist. Issue 10, Batman prepares for the final battle while Leviathan brings Gotham to its knees. Issue 11, it's an actual filler issue written by Chris Burnham featuring the Batman of Japan. Trash. Issue 12, Batman takes on the Heretic, Talia's giant monster. The organization's Spiral makes itself known and Wayne Tower is destroyed. Issue 13, Bruce Wayne is arrested for the crimes of Batman Inc., only to be mysteriously released and cleared of all charges later on. Talia is defeated, and Ra's al Ghul swears revenge. Batman returns to the streets. Batman never ends. Then we get a Batman Inc. special issue, following up on what the surviving members of Batman Inc. are doing next. The best story featured within, of course, features the legendary Bat Cow. What are you going to do? Right off the bat, I want to give huge props to Chris Burnham on the art here. Again, really depicting these issues, bringing these moments to life. A lot of emotion through the art, conveyed through the art there. Great stuff. Not really a fan of his writing with the filler issues, but whatever. Also, again, I want to praise Grant Morrison's writing here. He really knows how to let the moments speak for themselves. He doesn't always have to insert jokes here or quips there. And again, paired with Chris Burnham, we get a lot of powerful panels here throughout this book. And really appreciative here of the end of the run. Of course, I would be remiss, and I doubt this is a spoiler for any of you, but Damian dies here. He goes out a hero. Really enjoyed his last stand, going to save his father. I know he's going to come back. I don't know how he comes back. I never read his return. When it came to Damian Wayne, this is where me and him parted ways. Like I said, Grant Morrison's run for me is a reread, and I never read beyond it, so I don't know how he comes back. I know that he does. It doesn't cheapen the moment here. You still feel the impact of his original death here, if you want to look at it that way, because let's be real, he is like a clone, and there's multiple Damians, so who really knows at the end of the day, but yeah, still heartfelt stuff here. The pain and anguish displayed by Bruce Wayne, really cutting stuff. And again, like, Grant knows how to let the moments speak for themselves. The only thing I can say bad about the volume is that it is part 2 of 2, and while you do get the finale right, you hit the climax here, there is those filler issues to pad it out. I can understand the one issue where they wanted to have, the best art possible, so they had to bring in somebody else so Chris Burnham could finish the finale issue. And the whole where are they now issue, it's forgettable, but if they didn't have those 2 issues in there, they're going to sell you, like a 3-issue trade? I don't think so. So it is what it is. Doesn't really hurt the overall. You still feel the impacts of the story. You still get a satisfying conclusion. And of course, Batman, he never ends, so there really is no ending, right? He's back on the streets after the events of this volume, and he'll outlive us all. I want to take a moment here to talk about, Grant's run in its entirety. Now that we're here at the end, rereading it, I was wondering if it was going to hold up to the expectations I had from when I read it before. For the most part, it did. Like I thought, the Batman Inc. portions, the pre-New 52 and this New 52 portion, they weren't the best parts of the run, but binge reading them, as I did here, was definitely a better experience than I had reading them month to month, issue to issue, as they came out. It didn't hurt the run as much as I thought it would. The whole New 52 changeover. It's not that confusing when you're going through it. And of course, Grant, he's a master storyteller, so he keeps everybody up to speed, and there's no real hiccups there. So I guess props for that. Overall, it is, while it is considered to be one of the legendary Batman runs, we'll see how I feel about it, compared to Snyder's run, compared to King's run, and all this stuff I got coming up. Will it still outshine them, or will it be buried? I will admit to getting tired of, Talia al Ghul and Leviathan and the Man-Bats and all that stuff. I hope we get a long break from them going forward, but with Ra's al Ghul swearing revenge, who knows? So yeah, if you happen to stumble on this video and you didn't watch any of my other videos covering Grant Morrison's run, what are you doing? It is worth a read, the whole thing, even if this portion is the weakest portion. Overall, it's still, worth tracking down and buying and reading, or reading it however you can, really. With all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give this volume a 4 out of 5. So until next time, I'll see you there.